Fuck me. And it is another morning. And I need to get up. And I need to get ready. And I need to head out to the office. Yeah, it doesn't get easier. It is difficult to do the sports thing and then also have a full-time job on top of it. And it's mostly like the physical, because like obviously if you're going to spend like 6 days a week in the gym, you're going to get quite exhausted, and especially at my age, like everything hurts, like my body just feels banged up. And then on top of that, you still have responsibilities, and on top of that, you still have quite a lot that you need to do. Okay, so what is the plan for today? Today we are having a ultra regular day, hopefully a non-annoying chill one. But yeah, basically we're going into the office. Then after the office, we're directly going to the gym. And then afterwards, once again, some chores, relaxing, and just kind of waiting for the weekend, because the weekend is finally going to be the cheat day. And at this point, I'm really looking forward to that. So that is going to be something I will enjoy the fuck out of. So I'll talk to you guys once I'll get ready. Nowadays, I kind of see why people that do social media struggle with so much mental illness. Because it's kind of difficult to do, actually. Like, if you start getting views, you are going to be exposed to way more people than you want to be. So, like, it is going to get weird. You're going to get a lot of people bothering you. So, that doesn't really help if you're already anxiety driven. And then, on top of that, if you don't get any views, like, if there's like 0 people interacting with you, and that might actually be even worse, because you're just basically going to be screaming into the abyss and just kind of like getting frustrated with yourself, because like it almost feels like you're talking to yourself, and that isn't necessarily a good feeling to have. And then also you still have to invest time and like actively making these things, and then if nobody watches it, or people sometimes watch it and then they just talk shit and they just don't watch afterwards, that doesn't necessarily help. So yeah, this social media stuff isn't simple at all. It's actually almost kind of like a full-time job, so you really need to want to do it. And plus it's going to be a full-time job that you're not going to get paid for, because if you ever want to get paid for it, it is going to take a while. So you're not just directly going to jump into getting paid. There is going to be like a very long period of time where you're just going to be making shit every day and nobody's gonna watch it. Anyways, I'm on my way to the office, so talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, office done. Up next, the gym. Today was a little bit rough, in a sense where the office day dragged on very slowly and I was just like really hungry. Okay, also another thing that we need to talk about today is the today's weight, because if you saw the first video, you saw that my weight has went up a little bit. So what is that all about? So the thing with weight loss is it's not really a straight line. Like, it's not going to be like you losing weight every single day. So the thing with weight loss is I was actually quite surprised that I kept on losing weight for the last 4 days in a row, because that's not really how it normally goes. Normally it goes up and down, and you are going to seem like it's going to seem like you're not losing weight for a period of time, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're going to lose like a lot of weight in one day, supposedly. But that's not really what happened. So it actually kind of accumulated over the period of time. So the thing that actually did happen is I most probably just didn't pee as much as I normally do during the night, or maybe I held on to more water than I normally do. So one day is not going to be indicative of you losing or not losing weight. You actually kind of have to look at these things like in a time span of a few days. So for an example, like if I wouldn't really lose anything for like 4 days in a row, then that would already most probably be a problem. But other than that, if it's like only one day, you can't really make any conclusions from this one singular day. So the thing that I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be basically watching the weight for like the next 3 4 days, and if it keeps on growing or keeps on staying in one place, then I most probably need to adjust something, and then I most probably need to either do more cardio or eat less food. But if the weight will once again drop in a few days, then for now everything is still okay, and I don't really need to adjust anything. So that is my comment on the today's weight. Other than that, it is going a little bit slowly now. Like, I'm getting a little bit more exhausted than normally, and I'm getting significantly more hungry. But other than that, so far so good. Now I'm on my way to the gym, and I'll talk to you guys after the workout. I become such a meme person when I diet, because like the hungrier that I get, the less social interactions I want to have, and also on top of that, I'm just kind of generally not as happy, and kind of like everything makes me grumpy. So I would like straight up like be sitting there at the gym looking at a guy that's using the equipment that I need, and like have the most heinous inner conversations in regards to that. It's like the shit that I'm like imagining and the shit that I'm thinking about like sometimes even surprises me. So yeah, I do not become a better person once I'm hungry. I actually become significantly worse. But I am done with the workout for today. So the thing that I need to do now is I need to get home. I need to get some food into my system so I would stop hating everyone and everything. And then the day is already going to be over. Man, I'm really looking forward to the weekend. Like, that is going to be a very cool moment when I actually get to eat, because it feels like it's been months, even though it's been like barely a month that I haven't ate anything like fun. So yeah, that is something that's going to be quite nice. Really looking forward to finally doing that. But other than that, the workout actually went quite well. No complaints. Actually, was a pretty fun one as well. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when I'll get home. I have this nagging little pussy inside of me that's constantly pretending to be a victim and is constantly unhappy with something, like this little voice inside of my head that is always getting butthurt about everything and getting upset about everything. And the older I get, the more I start realizing is you have to kill that little voice inside of your head. Like, you can't live in this sort of a way. You can't just sit in your apartment and like soak and moan about the fact that you didn't get this promotion, or that this girl rejected you, or that this thing that you were trying to achieve, you didn't achieve it. Like, this kind of a mentality isn't going to take you anywhere. And I kind of struggle with this from time to time, because like this little voice constantly keeps on creeping back into my head. But now as I get older, I'm at least able to like identify that this little voice is kind of like starting to like take over. So like the thing that I would do is like you have to completely kill it. Like, you can't live in this sort of a way, because like if you're going to have this mentality, and if that's going to be the voice that is going to be communicating with you inside of your head, you're never going to achieve anything. Like, nothing is ever going to be right, and you're constantly going to pretend to be the victim. So fuck it. Why do you care that you got rejected? Why do you care that you didn't achieve the thing that you wanted to achieve? Just keep on trying. The only thing that you're going to guarantee if you will stop is the fact that you'll never achieve it. And like, at least you'll try. I mean, if you try, at least you have a chance to like achieve something. But then if you're just going to soak and moan, like, it's already a 100% certainty that you're not going to achieve anything if you're not going to try. So yeah, I don't know, like I need to start working on this thing that I have when it comes to like internally complaining about stuff, because I wouldn't even like complain externally. Like, I'm not necessarily a person that walks around and moans about everything that's happening in his life, but like internally I would still have this voice, and internally I would still blame like the surrounding not consequences, but the surrounding circumstances. And like, I would still blame other people, and then I would blame like just me not really having the talent. But like, you need to stop with that. Like, you're not going to be able to live your life in this kind of a way. So yeah, recently this is the thing that I'm kind of working on, And recently, this is the thing that I'm trying to fix. Whenever I start feeling that this little voice inside of my head starts complaining, bitching, and moaning again, I just completely shut it out and I just do the thing that I should do. And this is the only way forward. Anyways, yeah, I kind of went off the rails a little bit with that rant, but yeah, today was a pretty chill day. It was fine. The hunger is there, and it is going to be there. So like that's just something that I need to accept at this point. It's not really going to go away, and if I want to accomplish this goal, and if I actually want to go through with the diet, then the hunger is going to be something that I'm going to have to deal with, and I am going to deal with it. I mean, there is zero chance that I'm going to like deviate away from this path and not achieve the thing that I want to achieve this summer. So we are 100% going to go through with the diet, and I'm going to be nice for the summer. I'm going to get really shredded, and I'm going to be in my best shape yet. So the hunger is there. It is getting a little bit more complicated because also like the energy levels are kind of down a little bit. But the weekend is going to be a nice little rest day, so I'll get to eat a little bit more. And today I just ate, so I feel pretty good. Anyways, the day is over. I've done everything that I needed to do today, so it is back to me watching Brickleberry. See you guys tomorrow.